right, we are go. Well, let's get started, I guess. Throw a little background tunes on and get the fireflies picked out. Alright, today we're doing the fireflies. Alright. Hey, Bob Quinn. Good to see you here. That's fair. I'm just getting everything all organized right now. Well, that's always fun to... But hey, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about just painting models anyway. That's right, I do the pre-game because Mordian's such a salty boy and hasn't been giving us what we want. So if I can find the right color, we'll start with the finishing off my Panzer Shrek team and then getting right into the fireflies. If. Found it. I'm gonna... You know what, Bob? I'm probably one of the few people that actually would legitimately say I like 10th. So I'm not undisappointed for 11th. I'm just more mad at the guard stuff not being as good as it should be. Like, I got all this hype for the guard stuff. Like, I didn't even care if the 11th was good. I just wanted to have usable guard stuff. But they nerfed Yarick almost right away. And everything else. It's just not enough justification for me to get the new models other than just to have them. Which is plenty of justification to get a couple. But I'm going to be trying out. I'm going to do I have an idea for the Krieg force I kind of want to run. The 11th Seaman might be the perfect time to go full in on Scions. A lot of small units with a lot of heavy hitting firepower. Or, hear me out, Tanith. Go first and only. I'm feeling the first and only. Love Gaunt's Ghosts. I know Tim hates the unit, but everyone loves the books. I do a thematic Gaunt's Ghost list, especially with the new recon forces. Yeah, get a couple of recon teams, a couple of scout teams. Maybe some heavy weapon squads. You can do a lot there. Though I am happy. I wish the hippogriffs were better, but it looks like I'll be going more into my hellhounds, which is okay. I love fire tanks. So, I should probably explain what I'm actually doing so far. We're painting it. Funny enough, though it is for conflict, we are painting this Kriegsman with a rocket launcher. I'm using my speed paint marker to get his coat done. Then I'll come up and paint his plates. Just wish I knew where the black one went. Found it. Good to know. Afternoon, Eric. We're finishing up our Panzerschreck team while everyone joins in, and then we'll get started on Fireflies. What color should a Panzerschreck be? We'll do enhanced steel. So yeah, the goal today is to paint up these Fireflies. My CSA. Well, Bob, I think you may no longer be alone. I think Scions are going to be the great thing to think. And honestly, that's why I'm surprised he didn't like K47, because how much Fireflies play like Scions. Though I'll be honest, I get a couple extra Fireflies, I configure them with some 40k weapons, and just transfer them over. They're already on 25mm bases. I don't think anyone but tournaments would mind if I started using them as Scions. But what was it that the boring Timothy was saying? Something about that multiple small squads of hard-hitting units are going to be might be the key to 11th. And there's no squad that can have more like a 5-man, a 10-man, and hit as hard as Scions can. Their abilities and rerolls? No, Scions are looking hot. Even the Quillons might have some play. Though I think they will need some support by a couple Russes to be a true threat. I think Scions are coming back on the menu. The question is, will their detachment be good? So I think, Bob, you're gearing up for a pretty good time. Yeah. Anna. All I know is they need to nerf Tau and nerf Eldar. Just get them out of the game. All right. Get this backpack painted, and then we'll paint up the Panzer's rockets. Oh, Chiska! Yeah. Frisk! What are you doing in Miami? Besides probably copious amounts of Miami snow powder. Going to see your weekly guy for your creative fix for the week? Evening! What's up, Diokami? Welcome to the stream. We're doing a quick painting of... Sorry, the light's kind of reflecting. All these fireflies and a Panzerschreck team. We're just getting the Panzerschreck team done first. Don't worry, it's just 2 guys. And then we're going to batch paint the fireflies. But I like to chill up, working 1 model at a time. Okay, so we're doing these paint markers to speed some of the process up. I need to get a new tip on the black marker. I keep trying to... you're making chancy concerned? That's great. Glad to hear it. I always like making Chansey nervous. I still can't believe last stream we got all the Stahl troop in, all like 13 of them painted up in less than 3 hours. Great success. So right now we're just putting on a little bit of generic conflict battle music while we get everyone in here and get started. We'll do a quick little 3-hour stream, and we'll go see Mordian and tell him off for not talking about fun things. But I think the more I think about it, Bo, I think we're going to be fine with 11th. It's just going to be an adjustment for our armies to see where we're going with Guard, especially. But I think Scions might be the place to be. And with these fireflies being able to proxy as scions, I think I'm going to be in a good spot. You painted 5 Mark IIs and 5 Mark I's, robots, Hornet, and some other stuff in 2 hours. Nice. Yeah, I do. You never have that one white one, silver one, and gold one at my local store in stock. Brutal, bro. Brutal. All right. Let's get his buddy done. Get him done quick, and then we can move on to the fireflies. So we'll start with the legs. It's just a little bit of red. No liquor yet, but I got a can of Monster, the new strawberry lemonade. Look how American that is. Perfect when we're painting some freedom fighters. Of freedom. America. For all of you in the U.S., I hope you had a happy Memorial Day. I was working. But it's okay, it wasn't a bad shift. Someone has to keep working, and I work on the old boo-boo bus. Saving the day and saving lives. Got dipped in some red again. So after this, I'll have an extra Panzerschreck team. That'll be enough anti-tank for my Germans. I mean, I'll have 2. I'll have a tank, a rail tank, a light support tank. Though I would love some more Panzer IIs. Nice. Got the Twin Peaks. Oh, blue crab. I am jealous, my friend. So, my wife was kind enough to have, when I got home from my late shift, to have me make some ribs for me. So, I too at least got to get in on the barbecue action. So, that's how you know she's the best. Okay. Oh, it gets that way during hobby season. This little piece of cardboard's here been since the start to just cover up all the paint. Yeah, no. It's very chaotic. I mean, eventually I should trade out the cardboard and get a new thing, but I'll get around to it eventually. Alright, let's get this guy a little leather pouch. You can definitely tell some models have been painted here. It's pretty much just a piece of cardboard covered in paint and glue. Ah, found it. It is definitely a testament to the craft. Alright, we're almost done with him. Get those binoculars. Sometimes a simple scheme is the best scheme. Bit of correction work. And finally, the black marker, and then we set up for the fireflies. So this guy will be our loader for our Panzerschreck team. Well, that gets filled up with marker. We'll get the extra I just realized I got to clip the tail fin off of it because it was a mortar. There. There, now it looks like he just pulled it out of the pack and helps put it in the tube. So yeah, next time we do the stream, I'm hoping to have OBS running by then. So instead of this low quality stuff you're hearing over my extra speaker, I can actually play it through the computer. And then hopefully my next upgrade, better camera. Those two will need to be based later, so they're going off to the side. So we're going to need to grab our reference model, and we'll get started on the fireflies. Sorry. Knocked over my phone there. Let me get the music back. Alright, my friends asked me if I would text them when I'm doing the stream. Alright, let's get the reference model. I got a big box that says Kilroy was here on it. Alright, we got our references. Sorry, Debbie. So, if you guys recognize this guy, you'll know why my fireflies are painted in such a weird way. It's an old comic from about the same time period. The Rocketeer. Yep. So the Rocketeer kind of acts as my command unit. And all the other fireflies I kind of paint exactly to follow his color scheme. The only difference is instead of the tan pants, I wanted to do a little brighter, so I did kind of more of a yellow. So these will be our reference pieces. Because we're going to batch paint the fireflies. I just need to check what I did with my flavor teams. Orange heads. Okay. So the thing I did nice about my firefly teams is in order to get them painted up fast, we primarily can do it with speed paint colors. What do you think, pants or jackets? I guess let's start with the pants. Or maybe the jackets. Yeah, jackets because it takes a little longer to dry. Ah, paint chip. Paint chip of doom. You got new precision brushing. Now let's get started. We don't have all day. So, yeah. If you notice something also special, my Firefly's pauldron is basically a dark blue pauldron with a big X on it. Now, if anyone ever seen this, was a visual confidential, whatever, it's XCOM. So I like to imagine that my force for Konflikt 47, I think I call them the N, the Extra-Dimensional Neutralization Division, and their job is to take out rift horrors. I like to imagine they're like secretly funded by like the OSS or the OSI or whatever they are. Sounds good, Bob Wins. Thanks for stopping by. Let's start getting red on men. Slaughter red. Probably one of my favorite reds to use, that and poppy red. Sorry. Oh, forgot. My Bob, if you're still around, one of my Fireflies is using the Scion bits to become the Scion medic. Not a big deal, but it's still kind of cool how any bits I've been finding works on these models. All right, we are making good progress. The red will take us the longest. It does, because while they're like the Fireflies, you can see they can take regular SMGs and stuff. You don't have any inside the model, so I'll often take SMGs from like the other American sits and stuff. You slide them on, you put them on as close as you can. You fill the gaps or cover up the gaps with like the extra shoulder pad. Boom! You got a Firefly with a grease gun. Yeah, my favorite part for K47 so far has been the kit bashing. It's gotta be a better brush. Maybe you. But yeah, lads, My goal is to get the streaming thing more down to a specific, to maybe once or twice a week. Maybe get our own Discord channel up to, so I can just at you guys, so I don't always have to bug Mordian's channel. And yeah, get some better equipment and software. This guy's hand fell. Whatever. Problems for later. So we're going for more of a kind of a quick speed paint approach. We'll do some detail work later, but the main goal is to try to get them all battle ready. So we're going to cover it red, and then for detailing, we're going to use darker colors to overwrite the red. So our first goal, get the jackets on, let that dry while we cover up some of the other stuff. So we'll fix the harnesses later, the ones that we can see. I want to put a little more detail in fireflies because they usually run in small squads, but I usually run a ton of them, so. So I like to start them off with the red jacket and then kind of do the yellow pants and helmets. Their backpack's a little more interesting since I use a mix of, I paint the whole thing bronze, let that dry, add a couple of big globs of blue for the thrusters, and then metallic red on the wings. Alright, this guy here with a couple of extra bits and the big megaphone, the old school brick of a cell phone, will be the artillery commander. Since I joined it. Okay. You have to eBay a bunch of plasma guns if you want to be. I kind of went, Bob Wins, I went on Etsy and got extra arm parts. So I have all these extra, like, arms like this with, like, plasma guns, grenade launchers, flamers, las guns, and stuff. A lot of them come like this and can just, like, slide right onto a model. Sometimes you need a little more work. But yeah, I was the same way for a while, and I too had to get all my extra props in. I am excited to hear from it, Eric. I will be honest, I can tell you as much as you can, but learning fireflies is kind of an experience in yourself. You just kind of got to know when to put them out, when to risk them. And sometimes you can be the best firefly general drop commander in the world, and if your Panzerfausts don't get it off, you might have just killed a unit. But speed and aggression, hit and move, dip and dive. Also, don't underestimate the fury of Panzerfaust. Plenty of time I roll all 6, I get only 2 of them. I roll for them, I get only 2. 1 goes through, and that 1 takes down the tank. But I've only had a couple drops with them, but I've got some pretty good experience. I've turned many would-be defeats into draws or victories from a good firefly drop. Just one unit in the right position, taking out a key enemy target, turns the whole fight around. Dropped in behind some British. Got those rockets off, like I said. Only 2 went through. 1 punched through the armor, and it took out the Merlin. After that, my linebackers were able to just punch through the British robots in their line. Because their autocannons, as tough as they were, weren't doing much work against a linebacker. All right, we got all the jackets painted up. The slow, painful drive home. I can mix it up. We can put on the new Flame Spinner song. I just listened to it not too long ago. Give me 1 minute. There we go. Flame Spinner, the Boogie Woogie Blitz.
Sirens down St. Gertrude. Sirens down the lane.
I gotta check on my wife for 1 minute.
When they hear that screaming chain. Windows slamming shut before the thing is even seen. Somebody just yelled, "Flame spin!" Well, the Yanks were in the tram stop, bricks upstairs in force. Machine guns in the windows covering every street approach. German infantry got halfway, then got driven back again. While the officers kept shouting, "We ain't losing here," to them. Then commenced down the order and the whole street changed its tune. Ammo crews were clearing carts while medics moved the wounded through. Captains clearing intersections, people running.
All right.
One lieutenant left a strong point saying, "I ain't staying."
Someone did a power pole.
Now nobody saw the walker.
Are you down for the day, bro?
You can hear the legs approaching through the pipe beneath the street.
Dude, you just get not allowed to have like nice things.
Don't get in the way. Whole damn neighborhoods evacuate before the thing arrives today. Then it burst out through the smoke beside the flooded tramway band. Sparks flying off the pavement while the pilot grinned at them. And the first burst hit the station lobby windows near the square, and the Allied troops started bailing before the flames got there. British troops abandoned balconies, tanks ran through the halls. German infantry got overexcited, charging through it all. Then somebody flipped a fuel car trying to clear the avenue, and burning gasoline rolled downhill through the German troops below. Market on his car like paper buses started blowing tires, and the pilot on the loudspeaker yelled, "Now that's a proper fire! Let's fight! Watch the people die. Half the battle's over before the thing even arrives. Moving way too fast. Everybody loves it till it comes screaming past."
So we're going to use the Zealot yellow marker to catch up on the pants.
Well, the smoke got thick as midnight down the South Canal District. Shot zombies walked out burning and kept marching through the streets. German troops started retreating every time the walker turned, while the Allied line fell backward from the flames across the boulevard. Radio men were screaming, "Keep it clear, the Market Street. Get those civilians moved. Send down the tram line east." Meanwhile, while the flamespin kept dancing through the shattered boulevard, spraying fire through apartment blocks and burned out trolley cars. And the troops all started cheering when the Allies finally broke, while 3 German units got stranded by the fires and smoke. Go, 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 go. By midnight, St. Gertrude Square ballooned to Germany again. Though the Western Canal District still was burning block by block, engineers were pumping water while the crews climbed on the hull. And the pilot lit a cigarette, saying, "That went beautiful, that's fine." Hear the siren scream, fastest way to clear a block that anybody's ever seen. Still the pilot's grin in the final drive.
I do like the idea of the flame spinner, though I gotta say, the Inferno spinner, now that's a proper beast.
Somebody yelled, "That's why!" And nobody asked this time.
Well, we are painting fireflies. I think it's only right if we play the Firefly song. The Konflikt song that started it all.
With our rifles in hand, soldiers of freedom, we fight for this land. Engines are burning, the heavens ignite. For liberty's cause, we bring down the fight. No tyrant will stand, no shadow will last. The fireflies strike with thunder and blast. Descending from the sky, hear our battle cry. Know you're going to die. To you it's fireflies. Descending from the sky, hear our battle cry. Know you're going to die. To you it's fireflies. Armored with courage, with stars on our chest, born of the rift, but America's best. Through fire and steel, our glory will shine. The eagles are proud, forever divine. Our jump backs ignite, the storms in our hands. The fireflies fight for the heart of freedom. Descending from the sky, hear our battle cry. Know you're going to die. To you as fireflies. Descending from the sky, hear our battle cry. Know you're going to die. To you as fireflies.
I do like flame units.
Raise up the banner, let freedom be known. From mountains to oceans, this nation has grown. Through blood and through fire, the firefly soar. For justice, for triumph, forever.
There we go. All right. Painting a lot of fireflies. Honestly, I can't wait to get back to using my Americans again, but I'm excited to see what happens in Invasion America, the next book. I wonder, I know the Japanese are getting a big refresh, but I wonder if we'll get more American units.
Seconds to drop. Approaching target war zone, directly above enemy armor and entrenched positions.
Because you can't have a book called Invasion America and then not give the U.S. anything.
President expects greatness. Give them hell. God be with you. Flame of freedom, guide our fall. Cleanse the wicked, burn them all. By his will we take the sky. FDR's angels sent to purify. From the heavens, we descend in flame. Warriors diving in freedom's name. Killers of pirates, refined by fire. Falling like wrath from a burning sky. Bringers of judgment, destroyers of will. Protectors of freedom, we strike to kill.
These warlord bases don't like the GW paint holder.
Judgment falling to the ground. Fire rains, no escape. This is cleansing, this is fate. We will burn, 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 burn. They will burn, 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 burn.
I know, shocker.
Holy lights and hellfire flash.
That's what I'm thinking. We're going to get some more Americans. We're going to get some, definitely going to get some Japanese, just 100% we know. And I think Soviets are what we're getting next. Which means probably next we'll get some British and maybe some more, maybe a new faction.
Firefly actual. Engines hot. Ignite the flame units. Enemy armor in sight. Burn it down. Zone is out.
And I know the basic infantry overhaul is coming too. So don't be neglecting their basic troopers, everyone. It's coming.
Cleanse. Purify. Let the wicked burn and die. No sin shall remain. Only ash in freedom's name. By the fire, we are saved. By the fire, they are erased. Burn it. We rise on wings of sacred flame, carriers of judgment's name. Through the storm we pierce the night, living fire, holy light. From the sky we bring the dawn. When we strike, the dark is gone. Hear the
I'm excited to see what we get.
fireflies will never die. We are fireflies, angels of flame.
I'm interested to see because I think we might get more power armor flight troopers.
We descend, burn the wicked to the end. Burn, 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 burn.
I don't think America will get 7 power armor, damage value 7. I think they'll get flight power armor. Still damage value 6, but more maneuverable.
Flames of freedom burn through.
Because you've already seen Roberta Wells. She's toughness 6, so she's in light power armor, but she's flying. If they do that, I hope they give her an escort. I bet you have. Ugh, I might need a new tip on the yellow here soon. Because we still got the helmets to do.
Before the first light dared to burn. Before time learned how to
alright. We're getting a new tip in this. Am I just running out of paint in here?
And there was Will.
Makes sense, though. Yellow has been one of my most used colors. So, yep, we're going to be doing a brand new tip on this thing.
Not born of flesh, nor fear, nor flame, not bound by mercy, hate, or name. He rose as truth, as law, as sin.
If we have to, I got Zella yellow in paint, so we always have a backup. So yeah, we'll take a minute for the tip to get the paint to go all the way through. In the meantime, I'm going to just make sure I have backup. Maybe this marker's just out of paint. It's one of my most used, so that wouldn't surprise me. Whatever, we'll just go the other way. There we go. Much better. Oh, 7 sprigs. So, fireflies. Yeah. So I think we're going to get a new jump infantry unit, and I think it's going to be power armor base for Americans.
He does not rage.
We already have Slammer Samuel, so I'm sure we'll get a piece on him and what he's been doing in the next book.
Civilizations rise to scream, then vanish like forgotten dreams. The Emperor remains unchanged, unmoved, unbroken.
I'm just going to be curious, like, the Japanese are going to be kind of the core focus of the book, because they're getting their big army refresh. Now that is exciting. Maybe I'll start a Japanese army next. Mark II Grizzlies, Mark II Bruins. Yeah, so we know for sure the heavy infantry is going to be getting their Tesla rifles. Because if you look in the book, or the rule, the Tesla rule, it specifically references heavy infantry, I believe, with Tesla rifles. And improved Grizzly, Bruin, and Kodiak would be great. I still think I want the fallbacker, the super linebacker. I want a shoulder-mounted, heavy Tesla cannon. I want multiple weapons on each arm. I wanted basically a Marauder 2 from Battletech. So yeah, the fullbacker. I think I made like a reference picture once to it, Eric. I'll send it to you in the chat. Hang on. If I can find it. All right, so anyone who's got the MG Discord, I'll add it to you, Eric, directly.
When the last war fades to dust, when even memory is lost to us, there will still be depth, and within it,
all right.
Wrap the stars in shadow.
All right, I sent it to the thing.
Make the galaxy kneel. The space octopus descends.
In fact, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone really quick. Because now you got me distracted. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be made by General Motors. They got to get their fusion engine going. Okay, so those who are wondering what we're talking about, this, I was messing around with images. This is what I want. I call it the fullbacker. It's a heavily armored linebacker with a shoulder-mounted heavy Tesla cannon. The right arm would be the same as the regular linebackers, interchangeable between heavy machine guns, autocannon, and super bazookas. And because I was playing way too much Armor Core, I want this giant pneumatic spike on the side where you can run up and punch through things like Wolton and stuff. Just a big old pile bunker. You run up, you get to range, you punch it through, it spews flames through the Hope and Hall. Boom. It's got to be heavily armored. It's going to have fly. It's going to be expensive. It's probably going to be over 500 points. But I want it. Get on it, Warlord. You took away my reroll super bazookas. You owe me this. Which reminds me. The next stuff of content I'm going to be working on is I'm thinking of doing a small short series called Konflikt47 in 47 seconds. Where I just do quick shorts of units and stuff. Give you the quick rundown, why I like them, what you can use them for. Yes, exactly, Mad Larkin. The heavy linebacker. We need it. I will build one as a proof of concept. I will get some linebacker, maybe an old Grizzly kit or something, and smash the two together, make the fullbacker. Yeah, it's basically a Marauder, specifically a Marauder 2. I mean, that'd be cool. 2 light Tesla cannons and 1 heavy Tesla cannon, and then you fire them all off, and then all their pen adds up together. Could you imagine that? Like the 2 lights and 1 thing, adding up all its pen, you're overcharged. You're going to blow up. But it'd be great. Maybe given an ability called Tesla grounding. After one super overcharged, you can negate the damage to a smaller damage table, but you can only do it once. That's what I do. They call it like Tesla grounding. On your overcharge attacks, you can choose to use your grounding rods. It fries them immediately afterwards. So yeah, once a game. But it negates and lowers the damage of being zapped by your own Tesla. But after that, you fried the grounding rods, so you can't use them again. So allow you to at least get 2 overblasts off, and I think that would be worth it for over 500 points. And of course, it's going to have its reinforced armor, so I'd say maybe 10, 11. It'd be 1 more higher than the linebacker is now, but 2 higher on the front. Yeah. Especially if you're adding heavier weapons to its other arm. I don't know. Maybe put it, and then maybe upgrade the front guns for either an MMG instead of an MMG, maybe an HMG or a vehicle-mounted flamethrower. I'd say go whole hog. But it balances out because in order to use its other super weapon, you have to get close with it. Also, I wish they had a thing for linebackers where, I mean, like in Battletech, Death from Above. Why can't I do I want to do that with my linebacker. Give it an extra pen when it jumps in, but you also have the chance to fall on your face. Let the jump mechs be jump mechs. March of the Stormtroopers. Come on, Warlord. Let me live that mech life. I am a crazy mech jock at heart. Oh, if you guys haven't heard, March of the Stormtroopers Remastered is back. Neuro said I could remaster it and re-release it. Exactly, classic BT. And that's all the stuff I'm going to reference when I talk about the linebacker. Where the echoes of the past arise, marching forth with resolution. Yeah, now stand by for Titanfall, indeed. In the Fuhrer we trust. All right, we got all the helmets. The roar of vengeance, the thunderous blast. We I need to reference my flamer trooper. I need to find my copper paint. So this is what we're going to try to get the flamers. The first thing we need to find is the dark, the orange for the head. We got the metallic red up here. We just need the true copper. Whisper command in the wasteland of dreams. We make our stand. Infernal wrath in the muzzle. Oh yeah. So I got 12 additional fireflies from the intro box plus all the Stormtroopers, and then I doubled it up by making putty torsos. I think I gave the idea to Mike, or he figured it out on his own. But it's a great way to increase your value. And if you have any other torsos, like old Cadian torsos and stuff, stick them on a pair of firefly legs. Like any of them from the old Sentinel kit, where it's just like the torso. Cut off a little bit, mount them to some firefly legs, get some extra backpacks or something from somewhere. Maybe I get these ones from War Games Atlantic. More fireflies. If you're a little creative and got a bits box laying around, you can really almost double the amount of troopers you get, or at least almost by half. I don't know what I was trying to say. Oh, yeah. You can get more bang for your buck. Found it. You know me, Larkin. Dude, your manhunt's coming up, man. Double or nothing. We get the Larkin back or he gets banned forever. I'm excited. Yeah, 3D printer also perfectly good. All right, let's get the fireflies. Fireflied. I'm gonna see if I can grab a smaller brush because we're gonna do the masks next with the copper. So we'll do the masks and the backpack. And eventually we'll finish up some of the belts with the dark wood. We still got 2 hours left, boys. We can get this done. Finishing up one thing, gonna see my wife off, and then back to painting. So here's the bear song.
Comrade, Axis forces are advancing resistance heavy enemy stall. Holding advance, we cannot push through. Hold your position, not one step back. The motherland has seen fit to release its most savage supporters. They will break them, comrade. The Ursus are deploying. Ursus units released. Forward assault line confirmed. Enemy armor ahead. Breakthrough required. Ursus. 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 Raised from the blood of a world at war. Not man, not beast, but the motherland's hand. Breaking the gates with claw and roar. Through wire and snow, through fire and shell. The enemy trembles when the earth starts to shake. Harness and fur, muscle and steel. The line will bend, the line will break. Hear the drums in the frozen night. Hear the call of Soviet might. When the front begins to fall, send the bear to break them all. Horses rise, horses roar. Break the bunker, smash the door. Forward now through blood and flame. The motherland shall know your name. Saradino for the motherland. Sapabiedo for victory. Claw and hammer, tooth and maul. Ursus infantry breaks them all.
All right, let's grab the tiny brush.
fang and hide. A living weapon, a crimson dream with comrades marching at our side. Machine guns roar, but we do not kneel. Tanks roll forward, then crack like bone. One strike falls like a factory hammer. One roar shakes the enemy throne. Bursting fury confirmed. Enemy morale collapsing. All units advance behind the Ursus. Period! Period! Forward, forward! You struggle not thoughts, not worries. Step by step, the snow turns red. Claw by claw.
Oh, nice.
We bring the dread. Match the dawn. The air is coming. Block by dog. The enemy will fall. The streets is there. Crush them all.
Masks and backpack.
Were we men before the serum? Were we beast before the chain? Does it matter when the homeland calls our names through blood and flame? We are more than fear and hunger, more than science, more than pain. We are the soul of red salvation. We are thunder given
All right.
Horses rise, horses roar, break the bunker, smash the door. Forward now through blood and flame, the motherland shall know your name. Saladino for the motherland, Zapadino for victory. Claw and hammer, tooth and maul, Ursus infantry breaks them all. Ursus Ijat, Nishago Nazad, not one step back. Salutino for the motherland.
So we paint the respirators. I like to paint a little more so it looks more like a full respirator mask attached to their face. Painting a song. That's me. Behold the worm.
Do you see it? Do you hear it?
Here we go. This guy is actually a face. Okay, interesting. Where's my flesh color?
No crown may hold it. No throne may claim it. No flag, no name. No sign, no claim. It stands alone. It stands alone. It is.
I'd be kind of upset if my one marker went missing. If you guys see it on the table, please let me know.
It was there, seen by all. Seen Poland, see the world. Over Britain, hear the word. Oh, at Dunkirk, call the word. Barbarossa, it was there. Pearl Harbor, see the world. Midway, behold the world. El Alamein,
That's irritating more than anything else.
All hail the world. In the Ardennes, see the world. In Berlin, behold the world. Okinawa, all hail the world. Behold, 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 behold the world.
I'm gonna get distracted because I can't find my control phone.
See the world.
Well, that is a bag of irritation that will have no end to me. Back up it is.
See the world. Slide now. Move slow. See the world. See the world. Down low. Nice and cool. Watch that world.
Alright, I'll just use this old Gilliman flesh for the face. We're gonna get around to the rest of the models.
Take a look.
I wonder what happened to my medium.
Down below.
Ah, there it is. A little bit of speed paint medium to help break up a little.
See the worm.
Boom, and
Easy
boom.
now. Don't rush, let the worm roll. Feel that groove on the floor. That's the worm.
The worm.
Come on now. Stay cool. See the worm. Come on now. Stay cool. See the worm. See the worm.
There we go. A little bit of medium to thin it out.
There it goes. Watch that worm. Smooth ride, low slide. See the worm. See the worm.
Alright, we are back on track.
Yeah. Right there. See the worm. Let it ride into the groove. See the worm. Yeah. See the worm. See the worm.
Alright. I'm getting through these backpacks pretty quick, but I forgot I'm supposed to paint the face plates too. Anyone else doing anything else while we're streaming?
its way. He steps back half a beat to say, take a look at what I've done, and waits for what is coming. There's a second of suspense, then the screen ignites again. He calls it a lighter shade of gray, says that's the quiet, proper way, not built to shout or overplay. A lighter shade of gray, but the
I can't believe Morty and Glory, award-winning painter, doesn't prime his models.
Still gray. He turns it slowly in the glare like revelations hiding there.
Sorry, we're catching up a little bit, and then we'll start chatting some more.
As if it's staking out a throne. The piano rolls beneath the
Let me get a drink.
The tempo rises with his name. He's holding firm against the wave of two words on repeat. He leans in closer to the lens, like this is where it ends. It's a lighter shade of gray, subtle brilliance on display. Later one before the paint. A lighter shade of gray, but the scrolling chorus sings. It looks the same, still gray.
All right, I believe everyone's got their masks and backpacks. We'll need to get the blue out.
Now the moment feels dramatic, almost operatic. He defends it like design, like
so we'll do for the green units and get their goggles done.
He will not give it away over the smallest shift in tone that only he can own. Still gray.
So I like green on my flamers goggles.
It's a lighter shade of gray. He will say it anyway. Measured hands and steady aim. A lighter shade of gray. And the whole stream joins along. It looks the same. Still gray. He sets it down without delay. Certain it will prove one day. The final word across the frame.
Then we'll do the blue goggles too.
Still gray.
Hang on. That's not me. Where the heck is it? Where in the cinnamon toast is my blue? It is in the reds. And I found my flesh color that was missing. Rip. I agree with both those statements, yeah. Well, let's get some aluminum foil going. My other channel. You guys like Soviet stuff, so we'll go with Red Stack Skyline next. This guy could use a touch-up. The painting markers are great.
Smoke for the day. Old tape hissing in a borrowed room. Boots on the carpet, beating out doom. Raise that red static skyline. Let it burn in my eyes again. I was born in the fall line, wired to tremble, break, transcend, spin me faster, past the fall, through the golden chrome and salt. Red static skyline, tattooed in my head.
It would seem I've missed a shoulder pad on a guy, but whatever. I can probably fix it if it's right next to me. It is.
Lost in the rail. Cheap glass shaking to the neighbors shout. We drilled little halos in the blackout. Raise that red static skyline. Let it burn in my eyes again. I was born in the fall line, wired to tremble, break, transcend, spin me faster past the fall through the cold.
We'll let that dry, then we'll coat it white, then we'll coat it blue. Set you over here.
I taste iron on my tongue. Flash of sirens, frozen sun. Every border in my brain. Flickers, fractures, then run.
Yeah. We'll give him a blue arm to symbolize he's the medic. What color should the med kit be? Yeah, no, the speed paint markers are great. Oh, it's Fugu You. I don't want to go bright white. I'm going to go gray. Should I break the Geneva Convention and paint a giant red cross on it?
Chrome in the midnight glow, red eyes burn with the street lights blow. Synthetic sharks and designer suits. Everybody hungry, everybody shoot.
We'll go green.
Serve me up on a dish, new refracts and death wish. Move on me, your perish. Black market sushi in the alleyway steam. Ghosts in the wires and the cash flow green. Big puffs rolling through the neon blue. Whole damn city yelling, fuck yo. Sirens scream while the skyline cracks. Corporate hounds all on our tracks. Whole damn city wanna stab our backs, but we don't break, we attack. Fuck yo. Poison in the blade when I cut right through. Fuck yo.
We'll go blue wings to identify him as the medic. That way the fireflies know how to identify him, but, you know, the Japanese can't. I got an image from Eric. Oh, I love your fireflies. You did so good on the shoulder pad. Oh, they are so good. And I love how you did the shoulder pad, too. I'm guessing the star is the star is a watermark or water decal. Yeah, dude, I hate doing small decals. That's the only reason I don't. So I paint mine blue and put a big X like XCOM. Because one, I love XCOM, and two, I hate water decals, but they look fantastic. And I gotta get OBS so I can start sharing the stuff on screen with everyone. What were we doing? Well, we were painting blue.
gods left in neon skies. Only monsters learn to survive. If the city wants a war tonight, then let the whole damn district ignite. Poison in the blade when I cut right through. Chrome tide rising.
All right. We're down to almost our last hour, people. We need to pick up the pace. All right, this is the guy who needs to get quickly primed. So we're going to do it the old school way.
Time for piss, time for piss, time for piss.
Yep, B-break. Here's Toilet Hooch in the meantime. What's he doing? Oh, I was painting his shoulder pad white. And I missed one.
Well, my wife done left me on a cold and rainy night. She took off.
Welcome home, Trooper.
Didn't even
Yeah, blue-winged medic. Don't tell the Japanese. Bunch of savage people. Oh, he's targeting my medics.
Now I'm sitting in this jail cell, got nothing left to lose. Making me some memories with my homemade toilet hooch. Life ain't always pretty.
In the meantime, I'm going to use the restroom. And here's an octopus.
My cell block toilet hooch.
Oh, we got time. I'm going to get a drink. What are you guys thinking? All I got is rum. Rum and Coke?
Michael, he said, boy, I've got bad news. Threw me in the county lockup. Said you've had too much to drink. Now I'm here in this here jailhouse. Got some time to sit and think. Got my fellow inmates, and we sing our troubles loud. Pass around the bottle, make our broken hearts feel proud. We ain't got no freedom, but we've got each other's backs. In this world of pain and heartache, we're a family in the cracks. Toilet hooch, growing in the cells tonight. Toilet hooch, burning like a county fight. Sugar packs and stolen fruit, fermented madness, 90 proof, bubbling rage inside the tank. Smells like death and prison rain. Swing that bottle, pass it round. King of cell block county town. Now I'm sitting in this jail cell, got nothing left to lose. Making me some memories with my homemade toilet hooch. Life ain't always pretty. Sometimes it's downright cruel. But I found a little comfort in my cell block. Toilet hooch.
I'm back. And we got a drink.
Cell block toilet hooch.
You don't know what it is, but I do.
So here's to all the outlaws and the broken-hearted fools, raising up our glasses in these dingy prison blues.
Let's get started on the weapons.
We might be doing time, but we'll get through another night.
Classic gunmetal, boys.
We'll be all right.
Cheers, lads.
We'll be all right.
Wait, are you talking to me? Because you already know my Discord name, Eric. I literally added you. It's Cosmic, true. How do you paint your linebacker? I just finished up mine last night. Shared them on Mordian's stream, but I'm always looking for making my machines better. All right, hang on. I have them out right now, so we can. Let me just bring them over. I have 4 linebackers. They're all painted the same way. That makes more sense. Cheers, Mark of Talbot Land, if that's who I just saw. All right, so I have 4 linebackers. They're all painted up the same way, and I paint them to match my fireflies. Yeah, that's right. He's Admiral Sodium. I am an idiot. So yes. And then I'll usually do the one blue on the front with the black X on all my units. And I did magnetize 2 of my linebackers, so I can swap the weapons. And you never glue in the front. Just let the push fits in, because then you can swap between the MMG and the flamer. I also have a gorilla. And a Kodiak. But as you can see, I paint them up to kind of the same color scheme. I like to think my units not just taking after the Rocketeer in their color scheme, but they're also a hazardous disposal unit for Rift enhanced enemies. Gorilla. Gorilla with jetpack. Yeah. I bet you wish you had a gorilla with a jetpack. This is my mud skipper proxy. This is what you can do with Konflikt, and it's about the same size as the rest of these mechs. 2 back-mounted autocannons for forward-facing autocannons. I just imagine he leans forward to fire them. Bazookas on the arms. And he has jump because, well, 1, he's a gorilla. 2, he's after the mud skipper. Well, but yes, to answer the question, I'll typically paint the body red, the legs yellow on the plates, and then try to get the pieces in between, like the joints, hydraulic lifts, and claws, all in basically like a gunmetal gray. And then I do like little brass accents. Back do the same as the Fireflies, big old paint of blue, and then add more blue. What were we doing? Shoulder pads. All right, almost 2 hours left. Right, we're painting guns. So yeah, I'm excited to see where the Americans are going with all this new stuff. No matter how hard you try, I rise, I defy. Never gonna die, never gonna die. No matter how hard you try, I will survive. Your defeat was prophesied. I'm a limit break, don't you realize? Actually, it might be better to use the marker on the flamer. One more strike and I'll tear through the sky. I'm gonna be a supersonic ultra. All right, we're going locked in, boys. We're getting all these guns done. In fact, I'm going to do a little trick. You can dip your marker in colors that you need. Anyone got a suggestion on what color to paint the noob tubes? I feel like I'm missing something here. Oh well. The old 1911. Of course my medic's going to be packing heat. Man, I cannot wait for Invasion America. I'm shocked we haven't seen the old Duggapuff yet. We'll mix it up today. We're going to give all these guys, instead of black boots, we'll give them some brown boots. The boot budget's kind of rough.
In crimson robes, they chant his name. The god devours the stars aflame. Worlds are stripped to bone and wire. All feed the engine, the god's desire. No soul is spared, no code remains. The universe screams of died on chains. The player smiles as the void is fed. The great beast hungers through the living and dirt. Feast, my children. Feed the machine. Feed the god. The cog turns. The galaxy burns. The cult of the Horde. Their hunger defied. Feasting on the stars till the end of time.
Just gotta get the backpack straps.
His empire away through void and virus. All shall break.
Oh, right. We gotta paint the Tesla portion of the gun. I do have a purple marker. I think. Ah, here it is. I got this nice purple swarm.
The void ignites with crimson flame. Galaxies wail, calling his name. The cog turns slow, then screams alive. All that was dead shall be revived. Through steel and star, through bone and code, the player reigns on the ashen road. The great beast swallows all that breathes. Eternity choked in the god's dark days. The void is silent. The stars are none. Only the cog.
All right.
The feast goes
Get the
on.
power cells painted. Got the scope. Give it a quick rub. We got the scope. We're cutting through these fireflies, everybody.
The cog must feed. The cog must feed. The cog must feed.
All hail the flare. All hail the hungry cog.
The cog must feed.
Yeah, let's mix it up. A little bit of brown boots to mix up into the army. Here's some Kodiak funk.
Konflikt47. When the etheric dominion rolled their iron monsters through holy ground, there was only one thing they feared. Not a man, not an army. A machine with soul. They called it the Kodiak. Etheric war tanks on a shattered street. Arc light humming to a cold-blooded beat. Our cold engines whisper, this world is ours, while they tear down altars and poison stars. But out of the smoke with a low end ground comes a thunder titan with a funky style proud. Chrome in his bones, lightning in his eyes. The Kodiak struts through their empire of lies. Strut through it. They brought fear, they brought flame, but they ain't ready for this kind of game. Kodiak funk, lay it down heavy. Steel clad hero, keep the rhythm steady. When that bass hit a
All right, come on.
Dark tech kings lose their Kodiak funk.
Oh, shit. Sorry, guys.
Turning forward to a freedom song. From the ruins to the radio.
Sorry, I got so into painting, I forgot the camera position.
Nice and slow. Vortex cannons spit and scream, but they can't outdance this righteous machine. Etheric giants, tall and proud, start to shake when the groove get loud. Tesla flash in cathedral lair, turning wild steel into disco flare. When the Kodiak bring that soulful tide, soulful tide.
How we doing, boys? What we got? It's only 2:03. We're kicking butt.
To the Kodiak, hit him with that beat down soul. Start that line, breaking dark tech, space and time. Every beat, make their war gods fall. When the funk lord bends their Kodiak funk, bold and bright, lightning swinging through the night. Etheric empire start to crack. When that Kodiak, bring the groove right back.
Here we go.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Yeah, I'm excited to try to get more conflict going on. But I mean, it's going to be difficult now that the 11th coming out, just because for the average Joe.
The soul. Tell them. Now the Dominion's burning low, while the Kodiak lets that rhythm flow. Shield by the altar, blade in hand, king of the ruin, savior of the land. Their war maps fall
Nice.
like broken dreams when that funk roll through their wicked scheme.
Nice, Matt Larkin. What's for lunch?
Dark and twisted plans, he came with fire. And a whole lot of jam. A whole lot of jam. Kodiak funk, shut it all down. Etheric dominion lose their crown. Every stone, make their empire jump. When the freedom left, bring the righteous. Kodiak funk, proud and true. Saving the world with a soulful groove. Konflikt 47, hear that funk? That's the sound of the Kodiak. Running the joint, running it, right. Kodiak, running it,
Yeah, we're still painting, my friend. We're going to paint all these fireflies. Oh, Bob. I forgot. I've been using some of the Scion parts on him. I'm trying to find the firefly. Ah, here he is. The firefly medic. I'm using the Scion bits. It'd be very easy to take these guys and throw them into Warhammer. As, you know, Scions and other stuff. Let's see what other songs we got. We haven't heard this one yet. They do play pretty similar, which is, I think you'd really like. I'm just saying, look into Konflikt, look into the Fireflies. They're drop troops. They got access to fly, so they actually have more like a but they can kind of like Aquilons, like they should be. Aquilons should have jetpacks, not grab shoots. You even play them in that close quarter style. Equip them with some rocket launchers, drop them behind something. You got your big hit coming in. Flamethrowers, scare off vehicles, break morale, hit through cover. Flame teams are excellent. Just two fireflies. Drop in. That's very hard to stop. Yeah, but for almost the price of 2 boxes of Scions, you'll have your 2 to 3 boxes of Scions. You'll have your entire Konflikt army. Which is why I don't get why you don't like Konflikt. I mean, I get the system thing. But tell me this doesn't look like it'd be straight out of Battletech. How does that not pique your interest? I know, but you know I'm going to keep tempting you every single time I can. But I understand it completely. I can tell you this is my entirety of my backlog for Konflikt right here. I have loved Konflikt so much that any model I've gotten for it has been almost painted up within a day or two. That's my boy. You and me, Bob, are the same. We show up complete. Nothing human left in place. Speed is quick, but still they rise. Driven by what never dies. Vorwärts. Kein Halt. Der Riss führt uns nicht gestoppt, nicht gebrochen im Riss. All right, I gotta prime up the brown. Yeah, that's right. We paint everything here. We're not like Morty and Glory, who doesn't prime his models and then paints them gray. So we're painting these guys a little differently. We're just going with browns to the black boots and gloves. Any particular reason? Nah, just a little diversity amongst the army. Sometimes you can just get only what kind of boots you can get. But they're also dark enough where you're not really going to notice. Maybe I'm just mad at my black marker. I think it's running out. Yeah, we're at the touch-up phase. But yeah, we'll see how 11th plays out. I mean, I'm definitely going to be playing it. I have a big Warhammer community group and competitive group too. Oh, look who finally woke up! It's Doug! Ugh. It's Doug! The pufferfish from the deep! The Doug! Hey, Puff! Everyone send him a fish emote. Or just me. It's all good.
He rides where angels fear to die. Steel and faith, brass and flame. The Iron Duke roars his name. Vanquish the thunder, splits the dark.
What is my phone texting me? Hang on, guys. I think I just got an emergency text. Damn. Bad news, folks. My barber is no longer with the with my barber shop. Damn. Now I gotta find a new person to line up my fade. F in the chat, boys. Ugh. Damn, I like this look too. What did you just remove, Doug? Wait, I can make Doug a mod? That's funny. Alright. It's mod Doug. Make Doug a standard mod. Alright, Doug, I deputized you for no specific reason in case Dobby shows up to chat. I don't know. So I go to like a kind of a chain place called the Barbershop, and it just like I put my appointment 6 months out for another cut, and it just said the person's no longer with the company. And I was so confused when I got that. I thought it was work texting me that maybe a manager left or something. No, it's just my barber. If you don't know the deep cosmic lore, my job is, I like to think most of my job is just to give my management and supervisor just enough headaches where they have to fill out reports. I think 4 months out. I think something. Exactly. Actually, I think I meant 6 weeks. Why would I get a haircut 6 months? I grow like almost like an inch a week or something. Yeah, I get a cosmic cut. My cut isn't that much. It's just I have to get the beard and the hair. And the barber who did it, like a perfect like fade, so it's like light by where the beard and the hair meet, and then it gets like thicker. And I did that for both my beard and hair, and I really liked it. I'm confused. Where are we? Oh, painting globes and gloves. Boots and gloves. Boots and gloves. So our goal is to paint the boots, the gloves, and then finish up the model. It's a little bit of correcting work on each. We're running out of time, boys. I suppose, Doug, now that you're here, we can throw in your Bandcamp stuff. But yeah, you're in charge. Your job is not to ban people that are not beating the allegations, but ban people who are not. We know who we are here, boys. The Cosmic Cutter. Yeah, that's so weird because my armor didn't mention anything about leaving. I think they were moving, so hopefully they just hopefully, yeah, they did mention they were moving, so maybe they just found a job closer to home. If you mean dumbasses and idiots, I think you're talking more about yourself. Doug! Doug, get this man! Shoot this man! 10-second ban! You can right-click on Dobby, or on the dots, and say, put user in timeout, I'd recommend for 10 seconds. How dare he insult us? This is a proud place. It's the right place to be. We will take no one accessing us questions. Damn your eyes, sir. Damn your eyes. I could deputize you too, Dobby. But today's Doug's day. I mean, if who knows? You frackers would all if we actually had a stream like the size of Mordian's or even half the size, you all be mods, except for maybe Larkin. I'm watching you, Larkin. I'm joking, especially Larkin. We'll see, boys. I mean, I think Mordian's on the decline. I think his days are numbered. It's over. He's a married man. Yeah, that's right. If I make you all mods, nobody's a mod. All right, we'll do paragons and then swap to the stuff, but we gotta lock in, boys. I'm gonna paint the wings, the metallic red. And then all we gotta do is I think after this we'll play our new song that we're working on for aluminum foil. We'll advertise aluminum foil. We're trying to get that up to 100 subscribers. And I'm trying to get up to 500 subscribers so we can actually start doing more YouTube monetization. Mark's here! Again! But yeah, so we're painting up the fireflies from the intro box that I picked up. Comes with 12 fireflies. You could make more. And it comes with 6 stall trooping. You can definitely make more. There's 5 sets of legs on each sprue, so you can get an extra 4 stall trooping. And then I had an extra one where I modified, so I made 11 stall trooping to go with the 5 I already had. So we're just doing the red tips on the wings. Then we'll finish up the flamers. I know I don't expect any of you guys, but I would like to be able to do tips on the channel because anything I get would go straight towards better equipment. I would love to go full-time on YouTube as like a second side gig. But before I can do that, I got to start actually making content worth it. Which is why I think I'll start covering more Konflikt 47 units in short unit reviews. What do you guys think? Konflikt 47 in 47 seconds. Short reviews. Try to get the word out there of K47. Because we got like Mike who does it, Barefoot, Miniatures, Tabletop Command Post. There's a lot of people coming into Konflikt. I mean, yeah, all I got to do is talk for about a minute about a Konflikt 47 unit, put some pictures, maybe put like Battlefield music in the background. People love that. Best case scenario, I mean, yeah, it's just making a video that's less than a minute doing the shorts thing. And then I can combine all the shorts for like a faction and make, or do a more detailed report. Plus, I get to talk about Konflikt 47. I love talking about Konflikt 47. Plus, I'm trying to still build up more channel on our alternate channel, Aluminum Foil, where I'm practicing with like the extra, more advanced techniques with the AI stuff. I tell you what I'd love to start doing is battle reports. Anyway, because I'm designed to chill, this is the second channel, Aluminum Foil. If you like the Cosmic music, this is me and Doug's channel where we're working on more music, but trying to put more human behind it. It's also stuff that's directly usually not related. Okay, we gotta listen to Blood Pact, and then we're going to go try the new song. You OGs will remember this one. Anyway, that's the Aluminum Foil channel. Check it out if you want. We got a pufferfish. We got an octopus. And we have a bunch of fucking gooning bait anime girls because, you know, that sells. Did I paint all 4 leather heads already? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Add a spirit. Men of culture over here. We'll put the new song on. Next stream, I'm hoping to have OBS ready, so you actually can hear the quality better when we do music. All right, we'll go green for the classic arts. And this phone. This phone can be green too. They borrowed it from the army. The piece of paper, however, I got a color for that. So I wanted to paint up some rocket troopers just to designate rocket units in my army. Like, oh, they have ARDs, they don't have ARDs. So they're more like tokens than troopers. But I like running my fireflies with rockets. Because, you know... What the heck? I missed a guy? Hang on. Young guy. This guy never got his face painted. Put you aside while you dry for a minute.
The shakes beneath our feet, a testament to our bloody creed. Through the chaos, we are the storm. In war's embrace, a bloodlust is sworn.
But yeah, trust me, guys, you're going to definitely want to run ARDs on your firefly squads. Having them jump in and do a rocket dump is a great way to surprise your opponent. Attaboy, Eric. Get those bases done. Thankfully, basing's going to be easy. And we got 30 minutes to get the rest of these guys done. At least to a point. Basing can happen off camera because all I'm going to do is add mud. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. I lost my blue. All right. A brief pause to find my blue. Take a sip of rum. Why is the blue always gone? Because it's in front of my face. So, we're gonna get the flamers done. No, I said we're gonna get the flame tips done, and then we'll get the next song going. We're just going to put some brass on the flamers. And then we're going to paint the tanks orange. Then we're going to go with a red marker and catch up on some of the spots we missed. So I know we're not doing like every little detail, every harness and every strap, and it's more fun, but these are kind of batch painting to show you how fast you can get fireflies ready and on your table. Now, I should have probably used the yellow paint instead of the marker for the pants, just because of how fast you can get them done. So, let's do the new song from Aluminum Foil. If I was green, I would die. Well, yeah, if you were green, you'd probably have a massive infection. But then again, if you're blue, you're not breathing, so you have no oxygen. Either way, you're going to die. Here's an octopus. All right, everyone. New song, aluminum foil, bit of a debut. It's not done yet, but it's almost ready. Really just working on the animations. Title's also in progress. All right, Bob wins. Have a good time. Remember, it's always feet first into hell. If you guys like this one, it'll be on aluminum foil soon enough. Title's still being worked on. Where did my green go?
Hollow names, ashen lights beneath the dawn. Hear the thunder, tear the sky, rising fury.
Oh, simple logic.
Turning black, we strike the void and never look back. The choir is silent, the verdict is flame. The saints have no faces, the dead have no names. Raise the blade, let the shadows say there is no cure for what we must be. No mercy waits, no prayers heal. When dawn decays, we answer in steel. The golden waking shatters the night. No gods to save, no mercy in sight. The dawn is broken, the stars won't heal. We stand condemned in radiant zeal.
All right, we're doing the backpacks, boys. And then I gotta find the mud.
Bear with me still. You're broken and iron will. No comfort comes. No mercy stays. Only the holy the blaze. For they are gone. Mark us in flames. Beneath the dawn. By ash, by blood, by fading light, we serve until the last star dies.
All right, we let that dry.
No mercy, no pardon, no heaven, no
I have not had no sodium. I'm going to be honest. I think I got a little tipsy and forgot. But send some stuff to me. We're just waiting for stuff to dry, and I'm going to start painting X's on the shoulder pad here in a minute. Dang it. That's too much. I need this tiny brush. This is literally just a nose hair. That's not enough either. Ugh. Anyway, that's the new song coming to aluminum foil. Right now, we're calling it Dawn's Decay. We'll see how that turns out. So stand by for that one. Until then, please enjoy music made by our own Doug and with his face. Like, he literally played every instrument in this next song with his face. This is the band, Doug's old band, Undying Silence, and this is his album, Until Death. So it's tradition, we gotta go super heavy before the end of the stream. Motivates us to get the rest done. You guys know the drill. Still needs more time. I gotta get the X's painted. Yeah, that brush is gonna work. Ah! Maybe a pen? Close enough. Good enough. Good enough. I'm literally dipping a pen. Hey, does anyone know where my mud paint would end up? No? That's a shame. Next song, still Doug. Where the hell's the mud? Concert for the Deaf, Undying Silence. Music by Doug. How did I lose my mud? Well, we don't got time for mud anyway. I should keep it. I don't think that's gonna work. That's Earthshade. That's fine. We're just gonna keep going. Maybe we'll come across it. Maybe it's this. No, that's wildwood. It's lead belcher. Oh, found it! Yeah, thanks, Doug. Thanks, Eric. Found them. Appreciate it, guys. And now I want to paint some totem core. All right, the X's are almost done, everybody. Dang it. Ah! Ride Master! I totally forgot to at you. I'm gonna have to drink because of that. Welcome! You're catching the last few minutes of the stream. I'll make sure to at you first next time. We're painting up fireflies. Our friend Doug here sent some music from his old band. This is Undying Silence. Burning Never Felt So Good by Doug. Oh, I'm so glad to have you here, Ride Master. We're trying to use this pen to paint an X on this blue shoulder pad. Close enough. We're about to just mud up the base. We're about to finish painting these fireflies. We're going to mud up the bases. And we're going to go over the backpacks with glue. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, but we have 14 minutes before the crash. I know, I'm sacrificing a lot of things for speed painting, but I also, you guys want a 4-hour stream, we can go clean my kitchen. Because all I do is end up cooking, clean it, cook again, clean it some more, and it just kind of spirals, because eventually it's like, I've cooked way too much. I really like cooking. Remember, guys, the blue wings is the medic. There's only one medic. Dobby, you're the guy who drinks the kitchen dish soap water. It's time for the mud! Oh no, my mud brush! Oh, that was my glue brush. Hang on, I gotta chew on it. Ow. Ah! Alright, I just gotta... Oh. My brush fell apart. Whitney! I was hoping you'd show up. We're painting fireflies. I tried to bite it to my brush and it fell apart. Goodbye, brush. Oh, this one's just as bad. Soon it'll be time for more brushes. Let me give Doug's next song a shout out. This is by our very own Doug the Undead, Undying Silence, Blood Drunk. It's a song about zombies. It's a song about zombies and not paying your taxes. In a hotel, I turned earlier, but I have you all on mute. Well, I appreciate you putting in some of the hours in. Every day I get closer for YouTube recognizing me as a real person. And then we can start making money and then put Mortian out of business. He's had it too good for too long. Deus Cluck, Chicken Deconator. After Doug's songs, maybe we'll have enough time to put one of yours on. I realized I didn't paint the boots brown before. It's because I mud their bases, and now it all looks like the same. Hang on, gotta paint this rock. Dude, you know, simple logic with how 11th is panning out. A 10th, arise, chicken, arise. With the way how 11th is panning out, a 10th army may be meta. Get a couple of the new recon squads, Gaunt's Ghost, get out there, get some objectives. You will have to back it up with tanks. Have a couple of Catachan units to throw at the enemy. First and only. For Tanith, for Verdun, for Belladon. Rip Golcolia. Dude, I gotta read Necropolis again. I have a need to siege. Oh, you know me, friendly. Just working hardly working, making money, fighting with corpos, saving lives, painting models, spreading the good name of spreading the good word of Christ, and playing Konflikt 47. Rip 2 out of 5 for the model kits. Yeah. All right. Final song from Undying Silence, Breaking Teeth. And in Chicken Detonator's case, Breaking Beat. Yeah, so yeah, I'm glad we're all here painting. Doug actually is a painter too. One would call him kind of an Austrian painter. The new Glenn Lee song is out. We are putting that on next. We have 7 minutes, boys. Unless Mordian starts early, we can go a little after 3, but... Yeah, art school wasn't your forte, Doug. Have you thought about politics? You could be very persuasive. I really gotta start painting with a smock, guys. Yeah, we were just thinking we should do some chat-based songs about you guys for aluminum foil. You know, help sell the channel. Don't worry, Eric, if you're still around, I'll get the Krieg masks out again. Well, thank you guys while wearing it. If you see me at Adepticon, please come up and say hi. He does AI songs like us, Doug. I can link it, or I can send it to you. I'll link Chicken Detonator's channel after this, and I'll link some of the other channels that we've been using too, because we just got the last basing done. Behold, a bunch of fireflies. Oh, boys. Oh, boys, you know what time it is? The mysterious goo is coming back out. We got 2 more models to base. And they need the rocks. I gotta find the go brush. That'll work. No, that's too good. No, it will. Chicken Detonator song up next. We got 4 minutes. Then I'll start doing my thank yous because, you know, Mordian's stream takes a while. Which song is the Glenn Lee song? Oh, Glenn Lee of the Ash Peak.
Speaks on the line, lads.
This one's for you, Glenn Lee.
The banner, mind the guns.
From Chicken Detonator himself.
So adorned, so everlasting.
I'll share it with the chat here in a minute. Let me get it. Hold up. I'm doing it. Oh, no. No, that's Cornography. That's Cornhub. That's the study of corn.
Oh, the smoke.
That's only corns.
Not
a corn.
Cold wind bit our hands.
There it is.
But
Chicken Detonator's
stood
channel.
where the road was turned with the ash peaks under command. He was brother captain, stern and still, marshal of the firing line.
Where the frack is my painter? Oh, right, I just tossed it because it fell apart. Found it! Oh no! The protein shake blew shut!
Cries and the thunder tolls, steady hearts and bold, so decreed and so adorned.
The mysterious goo and the box of cocks. 2 minutes! We gotta start wrapping up.
He called the roost when the cannon spoke and the clarion split the rain. Through powder cloud and iron smoke, he sang the line again. Stand, lads, stand, let the barrels glow. The frightened enemy see. The voice of the roost is clear below, and the first speaks voice is me. Glenlee boys, where the black smoke rolls, haul the line and hold. First beat cries and the
appreciate it, Eric, whether which channel you did. Don't worry, I'll make sure you have your mask. I'll do it when I'm doing the thank yous for everyone.
So everlasting right is the name of Glenlee Ashby. Well, twice spoiled they named him and rightly said, for trial had burned him through. But never cracked was his heart of lead, nor the old Saint Chicken drew. Tempered hard by fire and pain.
Oh, right, you were subbing the chick. Oh, we should put the other channel up too. We're getting...
He held the watch in the freezing rain with
for some of our stuff.
and steel. Marshal of the line with the roost in his chest. First beat calling when the guns don't
This is
rest.
Sodium's channel.
Twice spoiled soul and the oath held fast. So decreed, so adorned, so
and this is where like the other songs come, like Valkyrie, Kodiak Funk, the Worm song. So also subscribe to this one.
First beat cries and the thunder tolls, steady hearts and bold. So
oh no. No.
adorned,
it's 3. I got the rocks stuck. The rocks are stuck. Oh, I got them. Alright, everyone. It's 3. That means it's time to wrap up. Anything last from anyone before we start reading out the thank yous?
Remember the captain who raised his head and would not let us fall. For everyone that roared that night,
Chemicals. The super spray.
the ash peaks kept their sacred right, and Glenlee called again. Glenlee boys, where the black smoke
look what we got done, boys. Fireflies. All 12 of them. We got the fire teams. We got the extra rocketeers. We got the guy who does the radio. The radio guy. And the medic. Oh, the medic. The radio guy. The flamethrower teams. The extra rocketeers. The Panzer Shrek team. And here's an octopus.
So everlasting rides the name of Glenlee Ashby. Well,
all right, I suppose you want the mask, Eric.
And hold, steady hearts and bold.
I can put the mask on.
Everlasting Glenlee Ashby. Well,
there we go. Hello, everyone. Oh, hang on. I'm backing on my camera.
They brought the Wotan in from it.
Yeah, I love to play the Big Wotan song, but we gotta do thank yous. Yeah, we're gonna play an octopus song to play us out. No, we'll do the power metal one because we got to get done quick. Oh, we got 2 minutes. All right, regular octopus song. Octopus. All right,
Octopus,
I'll put on the
I
mask
want
while I
to
read out the
be an
names.
octopus dwelling
I'd like to
deep
thank everyone who's
beneath the
joined.
sea. Flexible and graceful, tentacles so strong. And
A little slowdown.
underwater fantasy.
I'd like to thank Bob
I'm
Wins,
an octopus,
Mark
octopus.
Kobe,
I've
Freaking
got arms, no
Eric,
legs to fuss.
Admiral Sodium, otherwise it's Chris,
Octopus, I'm a
old Tim
creature
Allen, otherwise
you
it's
can't
Diokami.
discuss.
I might be reading these wrong.
My camouflage is on point.
A Taylor,
Changing colors in a blink.
who commented on my space.
Adapting
Dobby
to
is Storm
my
Zero.
surroundings. Master of disguise, I think.
Oh, yeah, still Dobby.
I'm an octopus,
All the lads.
octopus.
Doug,
I've got
Mad
arms,
Larkin
no
especially.
legs to fuss. Octopus,
Mark of Talapic Land coming in.
I'm a creature you can't discuss. In the depths, I swim.
I mean,
with
also
grace,
me,
catching prey,
Doug especially. Yeah, Doug, we already covered Doug.
with suction cups,
And Chicken Detonator.
navigating the darkest
Oh,
night.
Oh, I
Octopus,
messed it up.
I'm intelligent and sly,
There we go.
solving problems.
And of
with
course,
my
Glenley.
mind.
And Ride Master, even.
And enigmatic, a creature of a different
I
kind.
think we just got enough time to set them all back up, get a good picture in with them, and I can pack them up and we guys can get ready for Morty and stream.
Octopus, I'm a creature you can't discuss. Octopus, I'm a marvel of the sea, a majestic cephalopod, so unique I'll never be undone. Octopus, I'm a true natural god. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. I'm going to try to get the stream a little better quality for next time. I'm just going to get the picture taken quick, and then we'll go ahead and end. In fact, hang on. I just noticed something. Has to be fixed immediately right now before the stream ends. This backpack had some blue in spots it's not supposed to have blue. Done. All right, lads. Let's take a look at what we've done. Got a lot done. Good stuff. I hope you check out Morty and stream. He should be starting in 25 minutes, probably be late. But yeah, thanks for coming to another Tuesday Cosmic stream. I'll let you guys know when the next one's happening. Probably another Tuesday next time. Maybe a weekend. I'd like to thank you all for coming. Have a good day.